TPS fans, and welcome back to the Team Powersports MotoVlog. I am your host, Sarah, and today I'm going to be riding the Yamaha XSR700. The XSR700 is a variant of the MT-07, which is not only over there, but I actually did a review on that one a couple of videos ago. So if you want to compare, contrast this bike to that bike, you can watch the videos back to back. The XSR700 is a cafe racer style bike made with modern components. So it's the 270-degree offset crank parallel twin 700 that powers the MT-07. A similar frame, a similar suspension, a similar power output. They're actually very similar motorcycles, except for the aesthetic. You've got the circle headlight, like you'd find on a retro-style cafe racer. The cover for the gas tank looks very, very retro. You've got the not what I would call a flat panel seat, but much more of a flat panel seat than the two-piece that you get with the MT-07, and the little circle tail light, which looks awesome. You get a pullback style bar and a round gauge cluster. Keys way up front, basically on top of the headlight, which is interesting. Integrated start switch. And here is the dashboard. So I have my digital tach, which goes around the outside. Gasoline down here at the bottom, and it's got these long flat bars. It looks pretty cool, actually. I like the way they've set that up. Your miles per hour digital here in the center, and gear position indicator up at the top. And let's see, odometer, time, air temperature, engine temperature. Average miles per gallon, that's cool. And trip 1, trip 2, and back to odometer. Very cool. Well, this all seems in place. Let's take it out on the road. Okay, XSR700. First of all, let's talk about the style. I am in love with the style on the XSR700. It's got beautiful lines. It combines the modern technology with the old school aesthetic, and it actually kind of blends the styles together. You look at it and it looks from a distance like a cafe racer, but the closer you get, the more you see some of these more modern and even futuristic styling cues. The seating position is absolutely wonderful on this machine. The seat is long enough that if I want to slide back and get into a more aggressive riding position, I can. But if I'm just tooling around town, I can sit straight up and down. My feet are behind my knees, but in front of the back of the seat. So it's a very comfortable, very neutral riding position. With this being a naked bike, it offers absolutely no wind protection, which is never a problem for me. I actually prefer not to have wind protection. But that style, that aesthetic, even when you're sitting on the motorcycle, looking down at the circle headlight, the gauge cluster, it's pretty attractive. This is a nice looking motorcycle. This bike feels like it weighs nothing once you're rolling. And I can just throw it around, go through the corners, toss it and turn it. It's really, really a nimble motorcycle. This is a bike that I can go full throttle on, and it's not taking me outside of my comfort zone. This is that motorcycle for me. I love this middleweight, super naked class of motorcycles. They are a ton of fun to ride. It really makes me feel like I'm putting in work when I've got a motorcycle that I could just full throttle everywhere I go without fear of consequence. You put me on a Super Sport, a 1000, something bigger than that, and I'm always going to have to be gingerly babying the throttle in nearly any circumstance. Full throttle! Full throttle. Yep, this is pure cafe racer style hooligan fun. This is fun. This is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get on a bike. It's supposed to make you smile. You're supposed to, yoo-hoo, toss it around and have a great time. Get out and enjoy the open road. This guy in the van next to me has his whole lunch. Like, not a... He's not eating a sandwich. He's got his whole Tupperware container, leftovers from yesterday, baked potato, green beans, some kind of meat, and he's just chowing down in traffic. I think the next motovlog I do should be on one of the automatic Gold Wings, and I'll just drive around and eat a sandwich. Where are you going, Chevy? Not today, because I can go full throttle, unafraid of the power of my motorcycle, and that is the power of this motorcycle. The time for going is now. The time for going is now. Yep, this is a cool motorcycle. Coolest cafe racer around, and if you're ready to race down to the cafe, first, race down to Team Powersports. We're here at 222 US 70 East in Garner, or you can visit us on the web at www.team-powersports.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Catch us at #TPSNC at Team Powersports. We'll catch you next time.